The best is yet to come for the Drip Network, plus some Forex Shark AMA updates. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. If you're new to the channel, welcome. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. Before we get into the video, I'd like to say thank you. I've reached 1,000 subscribers. That's a huge milestone, and I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers out there for subscribing. Honestly, without you guys sort of subscribing, that's let me know something's working, so I'm going to continue to take your suggestions into consideration and implement them, and continue to push my content out and try to improve each and every day. So I appreciate that, guys. So let's dive into it. So I have the drip token price chart up. In the previous video I said hopefully we stay above $7, and now we're at above $8. So looking really good there. I think if we remain above this $8 range and sort of consolidate and then go up from there, that'd be great. If not, I'm going to continue to hydrate and accumulate as many drip as I can. And no change, nothing will be changing on my end. Moving on to the faucet, as you can see, I have 309 deposited. I have some that I gotta hydrate here, and then I plan on adding some from some other projects here shortly, so that'll be up to close to about 315. So faucet's looking good, still keeping it going, and still paying 1% per day, which is just amazing. I also want to bring up my drip garden. So my garden currently 236,000. I have a couple, about 5,000 that I need to compound, and I've just been compounding with that, building that up, trying to get up to that 300,000 range. Now the nice thing about this and that nice price appreciation above $8 is my garden went up about $10. So now I'm making, instead of 110, I'm making $120 per day, which is amazing. And then I'm also making from drip, it's gone up to about $25 per day. I think it was, yeah, $25 per day. So both, all in all, I mean about $145, and then I think the piggy bank I make like $60. So making some good money still in the bear market. So a lot of projects that I was in previously, I cannot say that, but obviously with drip, and that's another thing coming. And then the reason why I say in the video the best is yet to come is the fact that we're at such a low price, and the price appreciation factor for drip is just unreal. I mean, the amount of money that this thing is going to make people once it goes past, two all-time highs, and also probably will exceed all-time highs, will just be mind-blowing. So super excited to be in the drip network, to have found drip. And then funny story, so I had some people on previous videos ask me to look at Safu. So, and Safu actually ties into why I'm in the drip network. So I saw Safu when it was in its infancy, basically. So I could have gotten to the pre-sale, but I ended up not getting into it because I was in some other tokens at the time, and then I was sat on the sidelines and watched it go up from, I think it was like $6 or $7 when I saw it, all the way to like 130, 140. It went up higher than that, and then it came back down a lot, and then it sort of just stayed around here. So I missed Safu token. I'm not saying it's over for the project, but at the same time, I also got into, I think a little bit before that, was Jade Protocol. I don't know if any of you guys remember Jade Protocol. It's still going now, but it was huge back when we had these rebase tokens coming out. So this thing went up all the way up to it was like a couple $100, and you're able to make money hand over fist with this thing. So I was unfortunately at the time one of the ones who like to keep their money and think that the price is gonna go up forever and not take profits. So I ended up writing it pretty fairly low, a lot lower than my entry. So I lost a lot on that one. So what I did was I took the money that I lost from Jade and some other kind of rebase tokens, and I put it all into my faucet, and then I put most of it into the garden, and then some of it into the faucet. So as you guys remember previously, like I said, I had bought about 4,000 plants, and it was roughly about $5 or $6 at the time. So you can do the math and find out how much I invested in it. But so that's what sort of got me interested, because I got into these tokens, and then I realized I was looking for something else, and then I started reading some Telegram groups, and then I started seeing some posts about drip garden in there. So I came, and that's what initially got me to the animal farm. And then I started looking at the animal farm and the drip garden. I was like, oh man, this looks like someone to invest in. So I started investing in that, and then being the drip garden, I ultimately started looking at drip, and then that's what got me, I piqued my interest there, and then that's how I got into the drip faucet. So to answer your question, yes, I saw Safu before, and then I got into some similar coins, lost some money, and then ended up eventually finding drip USD garden, and then that's what I'm in primarily today, other than like elephant.money and then rex.io that you guys have seen. But again, I'm taking all that money and just putting as much as I can, as quickly as I can, into the faucet and into my garden as well. And then, as you know, I'm still in the piggy bank as well. So and then we have some pretty bullish things coming out for all those. So hope that answers your questions, if for the ones out there asking about Safu. Now moving on to some updates. So of course I missed these updates because I'm at work, but the AMA that happened, then shout out to whoever's doing these recaps. So it's just greatly appreciated. It helps out so much. But bottom line, so the scratchy game looks like it's gonna be launched in September, and I'll just summarize all this stuff. Looks like they have a marketing team that they've hired. They're just gonna go for marketing, 1 month of marketing after the date of the Animal Farm launch, and then they have Barter Time Race, so we're working on the GJ marketing side of the team, and then Animal Farm 2 weeks away, no dates given on that one. And then he brought up lending, which is awesome, and that's what I've been talking about, and that's what I've been excited about for for the drip token, just because I know that's going to bring a lot more capital into the ecosystem, and it could do wonders. I don't know if you guys remember Time Wonderland. They had a lending system going on, as you saw, hopefully, and I think Forex is going to design a system that will have the epic crash that they did, but the price appreciation on that coin, it was in the hundreds, like 10,000 or something like that, $9,000. So it's going to be really interesting to see this lending, providing a good use case for the drip token. And that looks like that's going to be launching at the end of the year. They have some other things with the DAO here, second tier DAO, and then they have a couple team updates. So everything's moving. The good thing about the drip network is that we keep getting some updates from Forex, and he keeps everybody updated. So although the development could go a lot faster than more people would like, but at the same time he's developing a lot behind the scenes, so we're just having to sit tight and wait till it comes to fruition. But in the meantime, we can enjoy these profits that we're all getting, this 1% per day, this nice little price spike here. So I'm feeling good on this Saturday. So anyway, that's the video for today. I appreciate everybody out there. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom, and I will see you guys on the next one.